Okay, this lesson is on X and Y intercepts. And before we begin, let's take a look at the graph at the top of the page. What you'll notice on this graph is that I have labeled the x-intercept and the y-intercept and given the ordered pair. So let's talk about what those are and what they mean. And then we're going to look at a couple of examples of how to find those when looking at a graph or an equation. To start with, an intercept is where something crosses the path of. So you know from previous years that when you have a coordinate grid, it has an x and a y axis. And I've labeled those here. Your x-axis runs horizontally, left and right. Your y-axis runs up and down vertically. The x-intercept is exactly that, what it says. It's where your line, and this line is red, you see the line, where your line intercepts or intersects the x-axis. So the x-intercept is right here, the yellow dot, and it's where my line crosses the path of the x-axis. So you'll notice on this one, the x-intercept, and sometimes it's shortened as x-int period. And in this case, it's crossing the x-axis at 5. If we write that as an ordered pair, the x value is 5, the y value is 0. The y-intercept is where your line crosses the y-axis, and it's right here, which is at 4. And if we write that as an ordered pair, the y value is 4 and the x value is 0. Remember, in an ordered pair, we always want to write our ordered pairs as x, comma, y. The x value comes first, the y value comes last. Also, notice on these x and y intercepts written as ordered pairs, in the x-intercept, the x value is 5. Notice the opposite value is always 0, and we're going to come back and use that when we do example 2. So let's look at example 1, which is just like the graph we just looked at. The direction says find the x and y intercepts on the graph and write them as ordered pairs. So I'm going to look at the graph, and when I look at the graph, I'm going to put a dot where my line crosses the x-axis, and that's going to be right here at -2. So I'm going to write my x-intercept, and it's going to be the point -2, comma, 0. The -2 goes in the x value spot, and then the y value would be 0. Same thing for the y-intercept. The y-intercept, if I look at my graph, is where my line crosses the y-axis. On this graph, it crosses at 4. So that means on my ordered pair, the y value would be 4, the x value would be 0. So that's example 1, and that's pretty easy. Most everybody can do that fairly easily and quickly because you're just looking and writing down an ordered pair. There's not any actual work involved to answering those. Okay, now let's go down and look at example 2. Example 2 is a little different, it's a little more work. Example 2, we're going to be looking at an equation. And the equation in this case is 2x minus 3y equals 12. So I'm going to start by writing down that equation. Now my direction says find the x and y intercepts of the given equation, 2x minus 3y equals 12, and write the intercepts as ordered pairs. So what we're going to have to do is use this equation, and I'm going to show you how to find the x and the y intercepts. Obviously they're two different things, so I'm going to make two different places to do my work. I'm going to do one side for the x-intercept and one side for the y-intercept. To find the x and the y-intercept, and remember when I said back earlier, when you find the x-intercept, the y value is always 0. And when you find the y-intercept, the x value is always 0. So to find the x-intercept, we're going to let y equal 0. And to find the y-intercept, we're going to let x equal 0. And that is talking about in the equation. So let's look at that. Take my equation, 2x minus 3y equals 12. If we take that equation and let y equal 0, so we would have 2x minus 3 times 0 equals 12. What happens is where you plug in the 0, that value actually goes away because it goes to 0. That would be 2x minus 3 times 0 is 0. So 2x minus 0 is just 2x. It really cancels out. Equals 12. And then you just solve one step to get x. You divide both sides by 2. And you end up with your x-intercept of 6, which as an ordered pair is 6, 0. So there is the first answer. Okay, so now let's do the y-intercept. To find the y-intercept, we let x equal 0. So we're going to have 2 times 0 minus 3y equals 12. Same as before, 2 times 0 would be 0, so that goes away. So you're left with negative 3y equals 12. And you do one step, you divide both sides by negative 3. So you end up with y equals negative 4. That's your y-intercept because it says y equals, so that means you put the y value in the y spot, and the other is 0. Because we let x equal 0, we need to write that down. So I have actually solved this equation for the x-intercept, which is 6, 0, and the y-intercept, which is 0, negative 4. Now I'm going to let you try a few on the sheet, on the daily assignment, and see how you can do.